Am I the asshole?
Suit water. I'm 28 years old. I have been with my BF for about a year. I have several food allergies: gluten, dairy, and shellfish. My boyfriend's family invited me over for a big homemade dinner. I told his mom ahead of time that I have allergies. They already know this, but I remember them because I've had a couple of incidents with them because of this. And she said, "Don't worry, we'll have something for you." When I got there, everything had at least one ingredient I couldn't eat. I didn't want to make a fuss or go hungry, so I discreetly pulled out a Tupperware meal I made at home and started eating it. My boyfriend's mom looked offended and said I was being disrespectful and that I didn't trust her cooking. Later, my boyfriend told me I embarrassed him and should have just eaten around the allergens to keep the peace.
Nah.
I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Second lah.
Okay, oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. That's written, bro. Greetings, Earthling. You have now reached part 2 of the podcast.
Namaste. For part 2, what are we going to do? It is, am I the asshole?
Okay, you do one more time. For part 2, what we gonna do?
We are
We
going to do,
Am I the asshole?
Suit water.
So, this is another popular subreddit
Mhm.
that I personally like to read.
Explain what this
So
Reddit is
it's
about.
the acronym for it is AITA. Am I the asshole? So instead of being petty, like people ask in, like petty is like it's more of revenge, right? From what we see in the earlier part, but for now it's more of you doing something and then you asking people, "Am I the asshole?" Yeah. So I shall start the ball rolling with a random scroll. And because all the things are funny lah actually.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, am I the asshole for declining a wedding invitation? So my spouse 29 female and cousin 32 male is getting married. Oh wrong. M- The spouses and the cousin is getting married in a few months. Okay, the spouse 29 female, the cousin 32 male. Getting married in a few months, she moved to another state which is quite far away. And we are looking at a plane ticket as well as hotel and meals. At first, we decided it would just be him, as bringing a toddler out from Friday to Sunday weekend trip sounded like a nightmare. But we have been tracking prices and there's no way to do single weekend under 500 per person. So, because right, to do one single weekend trip under 500 per person between airfare and other necessities, in addition to monetary gift that they'll get. You know, money is a big factor. My husband is in construction and I'm a teacher. Money has to be allocated precisely. So my husband RSVP on their wedding site and declined. And his cousin texted him today stating that she never received a text or explanation from why we declined. They grew up very close together but drifted apart once they settled into adulthood. My husband feels bad but assured me that it's okay. Her text message to him feels like, even though it was a joint decision. So, am I the asshole for declining to go to the wedding? Mm.
I would say no lah.
Mm.
I would say no.
I will say no
Same.
too.
I think
Yeah.
it's a no for me also.
Because it's
Financially
Financially, yeah.
related lah. Like, you know, if you're
but
not,
in a position where they actually can afford it.
yeah lah, just because they
Mm.
can afford it doesn't mean they have to. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, like for me, if I feel like it's just, if I'm going to spend out of my comfort zone, then I wouldn't go lah. That is just me lah.
Okay, I saw one good answer here.
Mhm.
You are not the asshole for declining.
Mhm.
They are
However,
the assholes.
good etiquette is following up with a text saying, "Sorry, we will be unable to make it. Wishing you the best, and we'll be celebrating with you from afar."
That's fair enough.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
That's fair enough.
And I have one more. It's an invitation, not a summons.
Mm.
You're not an asshole for not going. As they were once close, I can understand why she may want to know why. But past that, there are a million reasons why people miss weddings that in a perfect world, they'd love to attend. Fair enough.
Okay.
I have a story also about a wedding.
Wow.
Yes,
Should I keep
Yeah.
it for next one or here?
Up to you.
Okay, I'll just say since it's about wedding
Shoot
anyways.
it.
So I have this friend. He had another friend who had a wedding recently, a few months back lah. So this friend, the friend of me, my friend,
Lucky
has
nobody
helped,
knows your face.
the other friend that he has, so my friend and then his friend, he's helped him through a lot of things. So basically, it was a shotgun thing. Okay, Yeah.
Wait, the marriage is a shotgun
The
marriage?
marriage,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
and then he has helped him through most of his bad periods.
Not,
He
sorry.
helped him to shoot as well.
Other help, not that help. Anyways, yeah, so he has helped him through. But then, so that was probably 2 years back before the wedding. Come to the wedding, he didn't get invited. My friend did get invited to the wedding. So in return, this person, let's name him
A.
Sure, A. My friend is A lah. This A told me that he's not going to invite that friend to his wedding, but he's going to invite the friend's other friend, who is also his friend lah. But they are not as close as his friend and that friend to the wedding. Is that being an asshole, petty? What is that? They all think it's justified.
I think it falls under falls under petty because he himself said it. I'm gonna invite this one. But if he don't say it's just invitation, then it's not.
For me, I think I'll be the other side of petty. I'll invite them just to show them that I'm the bigger person. Doesn't mean you never invite me, I won't invite you. I'll invite you, and I'll make sure you know that I'm inviting you.
That means you would be the
Reverse petty.
virtuous asshole lah.
Yeah. Is that valid?
Yeah, valid.
I mean, it's still petty lah. It's still
Yeah.
with intentions. You're inviting the person with intentions.
Yeah lah. No. That's the thing. Sometimes some people you have to be like that just to prove a point lah. So in that case, yes, asshole, still an asshole, but you know a proper.
No one got hurt out of it.
Yeah,
right?
a proper
He's still
asshole
invited.
lah.
Yeah.
Like
proper asshole.
as in like that, like what they say, if the shoe fits,
Wear it.
feel free to wear it. No.
Okay, you surprised me there because when I was looking at you, I thought you gonna say things like, in the first place, right? The very first place, when never invite after the wedding, I will settle with him and ask why you never invite me. Because I will naturally think you'll do that. What do you think, Edward? No.
No, he would have given some sort of funny answer
Yeah.
to that person that even the person would be like, wait, what?
You know they say you only know a person from what they show you. Just like that.
Show the okay.
If you get what I mean, lah.
Yeah.
Like I sometimes I got the habit of at school also lah. When I was studying also, I have the habit of pretending to be an idiot. Like I don't know the kind of thing. Okay, so let's get to the point. Am I the asshole for ruining my boyfriend's family dinner by bringing my own food? I'm 28 years old.
Oh my God. You know something?
What? You saved that. Okay.
Read.
I'm 28 years old and I have been with my BF for about a year. I have several food allergies: gluten, dairy, and shellfish. My boyfriend's family invited me over for a big homemade dinner. I told his mom ahead of time that I have allergies. They already know this, but I remember them because I've had a couple of incidents with them because of this. And she said, "Don't worry, we'll have something for you." When I got there, everything had at least one ingredient I couldn't eat. I didn't want to make a fuss or go hungry, so I discreetly pulled out a Tupperware meal I made at home and started eating it. My boyfriend's mom looked offended and said I was being disrespectful and that I didn't trust her cooking. Later, my boyfriend told me I embarrassed him and should have just eaten around the allergens to keep the peace.
Nah. What?
Definitely not the asshole.
The husband stupid or what?
Yeah, exactly. Boyfriend.
The boyfriend's already.
Yeah.
The boyfriend's stupid.
It seems like it lah. Like I mean, it's allergens. You it's already in the food. What do you mean by eat around?
It's life and death.
Exactly.
They are being inconsiderate assholes.
Yes. They are
You have
being
something to
murderers.
say? Oh.
It reminds me of a joke I heard last time lah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is offensive lah. I'm sorry.
It's
lah,
okay. We are
but
offensive
it's a
people.
joke that I heard lah
Uh-huh.
when I was growing up. Pork by the side.
Mhm.
If you get it lah. If you don't, you don't. That's the pork by the side.
Oh.
You eat around it.
We would get it. We would get it.
Okay.
Many might not.
Okay. Anything, Daddy?
Yeah, allegiance.
No, it would be. It's being assholes of. Actually, no. What I'm trying to say is the girl could have been an asshole by saying by making a big fuss of it, like, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat your food. You're making me starve." But instead, she was silently. She opened a Tupperware. She knew that she didn't want to make a big fuss of it. She took out her own food. So she was being the nice one there.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Instead of
they are the
making an issue.
assholes. So she shouldn't have been feeling like that asshole.
Agreed.
Mm.
Agreed.
Shall we do a long one?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's go.
Huh?
Let's go.
Am I the asshole for refusing to be at my sister's birth?
Okay.
So I 19 female. This one like agony.
Okay.
I 19 female and my sister 19 female. We are twin sisters. We have been close for a very long time and spent our whole lives together. Back in October, she informed me that her and her boyfriend, what kind of English is this, were having a baby together. I was incredibly happy for her, and both our parents have been really supportive. She's been feeling pretty crappy during the pregnancy, but it was nothing out of the ordinary. It's now I would like to mention that she and I both have autism.
Oh.
Okay. She struggles more socially while I struggle more with sensory issues,
That's the English lah.
like hating loud noises, textures, and bright lights. Okay. We are always connected because of that, and we felt like we understood each other when nobody else did. Which is why I was shocked when we started arguing. See, she told me that she wanted to be in the delivery room with her while she was giving birth. So who is she?
The sister?
The fucking English. No, you see,
Hello.
she told me that she wanted to be in the delivery room with her while she was giving birth.
So she wanted it to be someone else, not her sister, is it? Okay. Great.
Or maybe she has a girlfriend. She pregnant,
Different type of pregnancy.
IVF,
Oh.
don't know lah. Okay, so yeah lah. I was honored of bodoh typo. She told me that she wanted me to be in the delivery room with her.
Oh.
I was honored, of course,
Tiny
but told her that I don't
girlfriend.
think I would be able to. Hospitals are really loud places, and I know there would be a lot of screaming during delivery. Just to make a mental note, earlier on she says she got autism. Okay, and she cannot stand loud noises. Then I know that if I was there, I would end up having a meltdown and making the birth experience a lot more stressful than what's needed to be lah. So I told her this, but that said, I would happily wait to see her after the baby's born. So we skip. This actually made me really upset, as I thought she would be more understanding because of the connection I mentioned earlier. But despite the autism, doesn't mean I would be able to as well. And at this moment, it was just be best that it's her and the boyfriend lah. So she then tried to butter me up, saying my presence there will be helpful, yada yada yada. And our parents are asking me to be a bit more understanding of my sister. Now my parents also come into the picture, ask me to go and attend and be inside the ward lah. So am I the asshole for declining?
A big fat no.
Yeah.
So this is what do you call it? Sibling pressure and parents pressure lah, family pressure lah. Because
You see,
sometimes
if let's say she was in there and her autism triggers and then it causes some
Then
complications, then they'll put the blame on her. What?
lah, from far use the sniper.
Wow.
She's going off.
Or stand by somebody by the side.
Blow down.
Yeah, but no, if something happened
But
because
this
of
one,
it,
the reason why I chose this family pressure is real.
it is. It
Yeah.
is. Still, you need to know your boundaries, lah.
Mm.
They also need to know your boundaries.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you think it's justified for her to be an asshole
Justified lah. Justified. I
for
would
not
say
being
justified.
there?
Justified lah.
Uh,
Okay, let's do this one, especially this story.
uh,
Let's give it a special dimension lah.
okay.
You know, since this one is family oriented,
Mm.
you know, we answered it in the Western way.
Mm.
But let's answer this question in a family way, in a Muslim way.
Okay.
Okay, will you still do it?
Hmm.
You know, like imagine like you are very, you will never say no to your parents. That kind of child.
Mm.
Like although you have setbacks and your own difficulties. Zeus is angry.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, my windows are closed. I'm sorry, I was thinking, shit, did I close my windows? Yeah, it's closed.
So
I,
in the Muslim way, how?
You already said, but your question already is the answer. But if you're someone who always
Mm.
listens to your parents, then yeah lah.
But
listen.
even though you have the difficulty.
Yeah lah. I mean, yeah lah.
I mean, is it
Mm.
okay? Like, let's say you're up for it, but suddenly right before anything like the procedure starts, you're like, I can't take it. I'm gonna leave. They still know that your thought was there. It's just that at that moment you couldn't. You're
I
overwhelmed.
get the point.
So they know that your thought of being there was there. It's just that suddenly now something else.
That
got
means
made
it's just you already reached the tipping point already. Like you
Yeah.
cannot tahan anymore, so then you leave lah.
I mean, but that's saying the person doesn't purposely like, oh, go in there like, oh shit, now I cannot. Even though they're not there yet, they purposely said it. But the intention was there. I wanted to be there for you. I just couldn't.
I will not be the asshole like during the what you call it? The picking of people to go.
Yeah.
I will just agree. But I'll be the asshole and purposely have breakdowns and show it to them. See, I told you already. I told you already.
Exactly. Is that
So-
being petty?
So that's being the
Maybe.
asshole lah.
yeah lah. Asshole.
See, I told you already. Like that lah.
Okay.
Let me see.
I go on.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
go.
So the title for this is Am I the asshole for never mentioning to my girlfriend that my teeth are not real?
Mhm.
I had problems with my teeth since I was a teenager. By mid-20s, I had done so many root canal treatments that my dentist recommended me in the long run that it would be cheaper and less painful to get my permanent dental implants. I did it. They removed all my teeth, including a few that did not cause jet issues and implants. Suddenly, there was one constant annoying thing less in my life that eventually I forgot about. So his teeth was something that was bothering him a lot. 3 years ago, I met my current girlfriend and we have been living together for a year. Recently, she had a problem with one teeth and found out she needed to root canal and told me, I wish I had such good teeth as you. To which the guy says, oh, those are not mine. I got those in 2013. Suddenly, she was mad that I kept such a secret for a long time that was hiding the truth. I tried to explain that I'm used to it. I just don't think about it.
Okay.
She thinks that I'm an asshole that is a lie of omission. Of course, she got some of our friends included into the discussion, and some of them supported her and told me that I should have told her instead at the beginning. So is he the asshole for not telling?
He's not. The reason why is because I can relate to the guy's I won't say dilemma applied, but the guy's situation lah. Okay, so I used to have very bad teeth. Okay, I used to call it no. I never say black teeth. I said bad teeth.
I didn't say black.
Okay.
You can rewind back. You can rewind back and hear.
Black teeth. Yeah. Okay. I used to have bad. They call it what? Bugs Bunny teeth. Rabbit teeth. Like so, meaning to say my upper jaw is at the
Jutting
front.
out.
My lower jaw is at the back. So I my teeth used to be
Sorry.
funny. To be honest, I wasn't expecting the reaction from you.
No, the thing is because I used to do that to my friends to make like as a joke.
Yeah. So it was very bad that I always had difficulty eating and stuff because really the top was very jutted out, the lower one was very in. So I could only like I don't get into specific. It was just very difficult to eat and to talk also. Like certain words I had difficulty pronouncing and all. So when I was 15 years old, my dad brought me to the dentist and then to get everything fixed and all. So
Nice.
over the years, the thing is, it has been so long that and your teeth is a part of you is so natural that you won't even think about telling this to anyone. Like we've known each other for a very long time. This is the first time you're hearing about this, right? Same. So
I don't judge you.
No, even if you judge also, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, it's just something so
It
natural
became
to us.
second nature to
Yeah,
you. So
that you
it's
wouldn't
not
even
something
bother
significant
about
lah.
telling this to. Actually, come to think about it, a lot of my ex girlfriends or what, I don't think they even know this fact. Unless they are seeing
trying
this
to
now
tell
lah.
the story, or you trying to flex that you got a lot of ex-girlfriend? Which one?
I just said all lah. I could have had two. I could have had three.
Rewind back. He said a lot of my
Oh, I
ex-girlfriend.
say a lot lah. They say a lot.
Rewind.
Come to think about it, a lot of my ex girlfriends or what? A lot of my. Oh, okay. Maybe I meant ex girlfriends, girls I dated, and all those
Okay.
shit lah. Okay. I doubt any of them even knew about this unless they are watching this now. Then they will know lah.
No lah,
So
they're
I
not
don't.
watching.
I would say he's not the asshole.
Do you all
Okay.
hear?
Oh.
What do you think? Is he the
Huh?
asshole for not telling that
No.
he had fake teeth? Yeah, I don't think it's
I put this as valid.
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 Yes.
Valid. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a story of last time when my growing up years I have a bunch of bastard friends lah. Then like we have, you know how like you code switch, like you have some code words to say certain things. So we had this code word. It's called 144.
144.
So every time if we,
144.
I mean, this was a time when cancellation was not a thing. And you can just call out people as and when.
Talking about cancel culture. Okay.
In the past, the strongest wins. The strongest survive lah. Be it you're a bully, or be it just other jokes. So what's 144, right? Okay, okay, I'll have you lah to demonstrate. Yeah. Okay, say 144.
144.
Repeat it
144.
many times.
144. 144. 144.
Fastest way.
144. 144.
So 144, if you say 144. So we don't say like Bugs Bunny or this shit. No, straight. We straight,
144.
bro. 144. Bro, 144. Straight.
Okay,
we know.
okay, makes sense.
So straight, we all know what is it.
Is it similar to the what color?
That one obvious. But you say 144, nobody knows.
Sorry, what's this what color thing?
Nothing.
Okay, maybe after.
It's not for the work.
Yeah, it's racist actually.
Oh, they're saying it about the person. Like that person that they see. Okay,
Referring to a particular race
discuss
lah.
later.
Can say it.
Okay.
Actually, I can say right.
So yeah.
So this is just something that we or many of us used to do in the past. It's like, when you see
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Just allegedly.
It's like
Allegedly, kids used to do this in the past lah.
So if they
And
see
there are two questions to this.
okay.
Following. Okay, you will start the
Okay.
main question and I start
Okay.
the sub question.
So the first one is, when you see a Sikh person with a turban walking past,
Okay.
you will pinch the person next to you and ask them, hey, what color? So the fellow will start looking around, where? Purposely he knows that, okay, asking what is the color of the Sikh person's turban.
And then there are times where actually the sick will come and fuck the guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what color? Kena fuck, bro.
It's like
Because it's like fucking obvious. Like,
Okay.
you what color?
it's like the equivalent of calling an Indian fella Apu Nene.
Right.
Or the word that this one used.
Then
Yep.
the second part of the question, this one happens in the Malay
Community.
friendship lah. Don't say
Friendship.
community lah. Cannot say lah.
Okay.
Allegedly lah.
Allegedly.
First in Malay they will ask apa colour. What colour they will pinch. Then if the person managed to answer quick, right? The next one pinch again. Ask berapa inci? How many inch?
Oh my god.
Of?
The headless one. Then they use just 5, 7, 8.
How to guess how
that's
many
why,
inch of the...
I mean that was what last time no phone. Or this.
Yeah, lah.
Allegedly.
Yes. And the pinching is the really hard
Yeah.
pinch, not the fun play for
Allegedly,
fun
yeah.
play.
They're pinching you because it's like if you have to guess the person, like say the person's thing as fast
Yeah,
as
so
possible.
the person have to
or-
look around lah. Just have
It's
to
like
look
a game
around.
between you two.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you heard of snap twist?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. So if you say the same word together, like in any conversation,
Isn't that
Jinx?
You owe me a soda, Jinx? No. Okay.
don't have. Yeah. So people will say snap twist like that.
This is the first time I'm hearing this snap.
But-
I've heard Jinx. I've not
yeah,
heard
yeah,
snap
exactly.
twist.
Okay, but we don't play that.
They just slap.
No. They my group of friends in secondary school made it even harder. So last time got no PDPA. So when we say the same word, right, we recite our IC number and allegedly your favorite beer. So like we say,
You know something, you've said this story before.
Oh, really?
I remember.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Very, very long
So
ago.
yeah.
First you.
So yeah lah.
That's quite
So let's
interesting.
say-
I've never heard of that before.
Let's say we say the word cookie marks together, then straight away tiger beer. Like S tiger beer.
But why? Sorry?
Then you get to punch the person.
It's like,
Violence.
I don't know whether you're the Mr. Bean car thing
Ah,
or any yellow car or Mr. Bean car. So if you see one on the road, you get to punch the person.
Really?
Like, punch your friend. So I had this thing with my friend, like, yeah.
yeah, they,
So
they
then we
had a
see
lot
a
of
Mr. Bean
variations of
car.
shit.
The first person, since I spotted it first, I get to. And they can't say anything because if they spotted it first, they could have done it to me.
It's the same like how you play the one, this one.
Mm.
Sorry,
You got
what's
play
that?
this one before?
This one, this
What's
one,
that?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll explain the game since I'm on camera lah.
Okay.
And I'll tell you actually how we actually played it until it became very big. So,
You know, this thing is not a local thing; it's worldwide. This thing, yeah. Continue.
so actually this one represents a pussy lah.
Uh-huh.
Somehow or rather lah,
Okay.
right? Yeah, so if you show it below the waist level to anyone who's looking at you actually can punch that person. But usually we punch it at the arm lah. legit. It was fucking fun, bro.
There's different variations to this.
You can do this, you can like suddenly like that.
No, so let's say I doing it to you lah. I put it here, and then if you don't look at it directly, but you come to me and put your finger in, you're safe.
Oh, I never played that before.
Yeah, there's different variations to it. Yeah, so you don't directly look at it, but you like know the person's doing it, so you just go and then you're safe. Okay.
It's serious. You never play.
You guys mix around with weird people or what?
Fuck you, bro.
If you didn't mix around with normal
You.
people,
Yeah, but I'm hearing
You are
this, that.
abnormal.
Eh?
Bro, I played this game
Uh-huh.
until the biggest place I ever played this game where, you know, when I was performing at Esplanade Outdoor Theatres.
Oh my god.
I was like, I wanted to start rapping, so the first thing I did that. Then I started everybody laughing. But I know I didn't punch them. It's just because it was a thing between my friends and I.
Kids.
And they all were married really. No?
Violence. Violence.
Okay,
okay,
fun times.
interesting. First time I'm hearing of.
So that's
such
part
a
of the am I the asshole lah.
Mhm.
So like if you do like this, all nothing. But you need to be
below the waist. Oh.
Because it must be somewhere that is not easy for you to see. That you must tilt your head to look at it.
Yeah.
And if I catch you tilting your head looking at it, means I caught you lah. So
So like it can be like this. I just do this like this. So if you see lah.
So you'll actually punch.
Then we punch.
not like until they got a blue black what.
Like
but
just a playful.
just
like
a playful tap. A friendly.
A bit impactful also.
Yeah.
Lah. Okay,
It depends on
They
the
will
mood.
definitely feel it.
It depends on the mood lah.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, I play this.
Oh.
I never hurt anyone except for the people I play with.
Fair enough.
And I also got hurt in the process.
Fair enough.
What about something similar to? What about something like if your birthday falls on a on school day,
Hmm?
then you kena like for
Yodisa.
example, no, like kena yeah, that's the word. Yes, that's the word. Correct. I was trying to find for the word. Like let's say you're 16 years old.
Edward got kena Yodisa before not?
Sorry, what's that again?
Okay,
Quick one.
we will bring it to the
Okay, we'll bring
part
it to the
3 of
next
the
one, yeah.
podcast.
Stay tuned for part 3.
See you. Am
I the asshole. Suit water.
I, in my 20s male, have a 2-year-old daughter. We call her Meredith. Our lives have been a bit chaotic. Okay, in the past month, we moved houses. Meredith went to preschool, and then baby number 4 arrived. Wow. She's always been more emotional kiddo. But with all the changes in her life lately, the crying is more frequent. I think she's super overwhelmed. So yesterday was one of the days where, she cry. So long story short, the father actually hold her, grip her when the baby is
Whoa.
having a meltdown. So yeah, am I the asshole for holding my 2-year-old daughter when she's having a meltdown? Like, stay!